Buster has been dominant up to this point. Had a little bit of a challenge from Nemechek on one of the restarts. What do you think? Is there somebody that can make their way up there and challenge Cole?
Yeah, Creed down there in 11th. He was
drive into the restart zone. SVG trying to make history here in Chicago. It's overtime, presented by Credit One Bank. Down into turn one they go.
Here they come with less than 2 laps to go. SVG away with the lead by a car length, maybe 2. You got Haley, you got Elliott, and now Kyle Larson's in the mix. They're all stacked up right behind him, but in command and pulling away is Shane Van Gisbergen to turn 3.
And the battle now is for 3rd, 4th, 5th. You see those cars close together. Down into turn 4. No lockups. Everybody getting through here really cleanly in this. Coming to the white flag, the 91 easily out front of the field.
This has been one of the smoothest parts of the racetrack. When he leaves turn 5 and comes down Columbus Drive and sets up for the left-hander into turn 6. He drives it in deep, but he's very smooth. He'll clip that inside, swing it wide, and head downhill to Michigan Avenue.
Steve mentioned it, the advantage of having a single file restart. It allowed a very calm restart. SVG got a great restart, drove away from Haley, and now he just has to focus out front. He's driven far enough away where Haley cannot outbrake him. It is now mistake-free time. Do not get yourself in trouble. Do not overdrive. Just keep pace with the car behind you.
And he hasn't pulled away from Haley yet.
5 back, all clear.
5 back, you just heard that from the spotter. Van Gisbergen out of turn 12, coming up to see the white flag. One more time around this street course in Chicago.
Here they come into turn number 1. Does Justin Haley or Chase Elliott, number 1, have enough fuel in the tank, and do they have enough to get to the back bumper of that 91 car? Here he is, right-hander, turn 2 for the final time.
You see the gap right there, pulling away down the back straightaway, cleanly through turn 3. Full throttle into the braking zone, over the hump. A lockup by the 31 back there. Gisbergen through 4, through 5. Smoothly onto the throttle. Good corner exit. Headed back to you.
He will swing wide out of 5. He'll set up and go right to the middle of the racetrack and go driver's right now. Hard braking, downshifting. He's going to drive it in way deep, and he'll pull away from Haley even more. He'll leave turn 6, downhill to Michigan Avenue for the final time this evening in Chicago.
Trackhouse racing drivers have been part of huge and great memories from Chastain and Martinsville to this. It's not over yet, but it's really close.
The 75th anniversary of NASCAR, and it has been 60 years since a driver has won in their series debut. Well, through turn 11, Shane Van Gisbergen has been perfect. He has navigated the streets of Chicago to perfection. The final time, onto the front stretch. He comes to the checkered flag. He's won the very first street race in NASCAR. We go, presented by Credit One Bank, and pulling away is Shane Van Gisbergen.
He's pulled away by a second plus, 1.2 seconds over Ty Gibbs. They just cleared 1. Here comes the right-hander. That's turn 2. Back onto Lakeshore Drive is Shane Van Gisbergen.
The best car today has found his way back to the front when it counts, but it's not over yet. Tough section of racetrack here. He'll go through turn number 3. No pressure from behind. He continues to leg it out over Ty Gibbs and Kyle Larson in that second spot. SVG through 4, out of 5, and onto Columbus Drive for the last time.
Unless that car breaks, turn out the lights, the party's over. Shane Van Gisbergen is about to win his 3rd consecutive race here in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. For the final time, under braking into 6, he'll hang the left-hander onto the short straightaway, over the train tracks, and down the hill into turn 7.
Everybody brought their best today to try to take it to Shane, but he is ready for the action. He likes the fight. He enjoys the aggressiveness. No one could get him to get out of who he is. No one was able to make him take the big enough mistake. This guy is a world-class racer, and he's making everybody in NASCAR better.
He was a favorite coming in, and it's very difficult to be able to perform with that much pressure. But I'm guessing that Auckland, New Zealand is his favorite city, but number 2 on the list has to be Chicago. Shane Van Gisbergen. the faster car. He is catching Alex Bowman.
And Tyler Reddick's sails are in the wind. He'll cut the left. He's got time to do it. Question is, does he have enough time? 1.7 seconds behind the race leader, Tyler Reddick, trying to shut down the separation and trying to score the win today in Chicago.
That gap is shrinking. You can see it visually. Reddick is starting to close. Bowman has been strong down here through 3, 4, and 5, but it's drying out in turn 4. That plays to the advantage of that car, Tyler Reddick. Bowman through 4, out of 5. Here comes Tyler Reddick. He hits the wall. That may be all the gap Bowman needs. He's in the wall as they work to 6.
Tyler Reddick gave it all he had coming through turns 4 and 5. He's given up too many car lengths now to be a factor as Alex Bowman, for the final time through turn number 6, drives away. Tyler Reddick came so close, but he did regroup the car, but now he's 3.6 seconds behind.
Reddick had about 20-lap newer tires on his race car, running Bowman down and simply made a mistake. Got into the wall, and that's allowing Alex Bowman to drive away.
Alex Bowman making his way through Congress Plaza for the final time. He works through turn 10, now 11, up over the railroad tracks and into 12. Alex Bowman has never won on a road course, and now he is going to conquer the streets of Chicago. Alex Bowman has won at Chicago.
See the white flag. Little mistake there. That could have been the mistake right there that completely finishes Connor Zilic off. 1 lap to go at Chicago, presented by Credit One Bank. Shane Van Gisbergen leading his teammate Connor Zilic.
He's going to have to make serious headway here, possibly here through turn 2. Try and get the best run he possibly can. This is where SVG is strongest.
We saw how deep Connor Zilic went into turn 4 on the previous lap around the outside. Can he make up some time here?
Oh, if you can reference off the car in front of you, he's able to do that. He is a little closer. Now heading down towards 6, the hardest braking zone. Can he start to make more headway?
Just got to get close enough to try to get to that bumper. Both of them so late on the brakes.
You know, they're pushing these cars for everything they're worth. He's possibly close enough here into turn 7.
Zilic not going away. Turn 7 for the final time. Turn 11, turn 12 is where it's going to happen.
SVG got a little bit of a gap there.
Turn 10 to turn 11.
Shane sideways there through turn 10.
One last opportunity here. Connor's got to send it. Coming to turn 12, final time. Shane Van Gisbergen through cleanly. In NASCAR, you spell Chicago SVG. Shane Van Gisbergen wins again in the Windy City.
That's right. He needed this to be clear track to try to make some ground on the 88.
For sure.
So now the question is who's going to finish second. I still think the 45 is the car with the better tires. I think he'll get Gibbs. Oh, man, he wins in the
Cody
wall.
Ware's off the track.
This will be big. Does the leader take the white flag or will the caution come out? That's the decision.
He's going to try to hustle back to the white flag because once he takes the white flag, the next flag will end the race. 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. We are still green.
So if a caution comes out now, the race will be over. It'll be official. Who runs second, Reddick or Gibbs? And can SVG get it back around? It's turn 6 where the 51 is stuck. I'd be
And there's
surprised.
the caution.
I was going to say, I was surprised that they would not throw the yellow. They can't allow the field to race through turn 6 with a car in the tire barrier. So that's the call NASCAR has to make.
He's able to hustle it back to the white flag, making this race official. And now a Sunday drive through the streets of Chicago for Shane Van Gisbergen as he comes back to claim the checkered flag.
Man, that last 15 laps had everything. I know we heard Bowman and Bubba in pre-race. I thought they were kind of just playing it up. I think they were being honest at this point. They had run each other over all day.
Tiptoe through turn 6, where the incident happened. Over the railroad tracks down to Michigan Avenue. The right-hander at turn 7.
Look at this top 10. Kyle Busch able to battle back to a 5th place. Austin Hill going to get a top 10 on a street course in Chicago.
And look at the names that are up there. Could be a preview of what we'll see next week in Sonoma when we're racing on the road again. Turn 11, down the hill to turn 12, and the right-hander to come back to victory. Maybe just go ahead and give him a key to the city, because Shane Van Gisbergen does own the streets of Chicago. He delivers once again.
Hell yeah, buddy. Weekend sweep, you are